Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Gamescage. Today, and only today, it's finally time for us to talk about Persona 5 Scramble, right? Listen, you have to understand, right? Right now, you are listening to the #1 Persona, like the guy for Persona. Don't listen to all these other guys. What? Fan side, fuck that guy. There's Ultra, fuck him. There's Ultima, fuck, there's Mystic. All these guys, wrong. They don't even know their shit. They don't even, fuck them. Just don't listen to him. I know everything about Persona, so I'm here to talk about Persona 5 Scramble. We're gonna get hyped. We're gonna discuss what we know. We saw the trailer, why I'm hyped, why everything is great. So, for those of you that don't know that we're unaware, Persona 5 Scramble was revealed earlier this year, and it was revealed as sort of a typical kind of Warriors game, you know, where you're playing as the Persona gang, you're just like fucking attacking shit, there's crazy shit going on. But with the latest trailer, we found out this game is much more than it first appeared to be, right? We're talking the crazy action from Warriors games. We're talking actual like Persona 5 elements, like the way you stealth through areas and climb through super quick as Ren. We're talking actual cutscenes and story moments and unique mechanics. Like, they did so much with Persona 5 Scramble that I wasn't expecting. It almost feels like, it almost doesn't even feel like a Warriors game. It almost feels like a new kind of action adventure game in the Persona 5 series, right? And I think apparently it's potentially a canon story. I'm pretty sure that it takes place a year and a half after the main Persona 5 story, which is cool, right? Because we haven't really seen our characters kind of evolve and grow, right? And there's very brief moments where we're seeing cutscenes and dialogue, so there's stuff going on. As far as I know, the story involves some dude taking hearts, there's a bad guy, there's gonna be shit going down. I don't know what's going on. So far, we know playable characters are obviously, we got Joker, we got Ann, we got Makoto, we got Morgana, we got, who the fuck else? I don't know, I don't think Jack Frost is playable. I think he's just an enemy that you beat the shit out of, but I would love to unlock Jack Frost, right? And we don't yet know if we're gonna be able to play as characters from other Persona games. It feels kind of implied because in the beginning you see like the yellow and the red and the blue and even the purple from like older Persona games, but I'm thinking they might be more like DLC or kind of like extra missions. Because for those of you that don't know, Hyrule Warriors kind of did this thing where they did extra like maps and areas that represented older games, and I feel like maybe that's going to be the case with this, because like it wouldn't make sense really unless they do what I really think they're gonna do, because there's brief moments in the trailer where you see Ren and the gang because first off, this game has exploration. Like, there's a moment where Ren's just fucking hanging out on the beach. Are you kidding me? And it's so fucking cool. And it's like, I think what's really cool is there's a moment you're walking by one of the towns from Persona 4, I think like the main town. So if there's a chance that we might see older characters kind of like a little grown up, because obviously Persona 5 takes place a while after the other ones and it's in the same universe, we know that. Holy shit, that would be fucking insane. Like, if they actually can integrate them into the story in a canon way, like not in the way that Persona Q2 does, where it's like everybody portals in or some shit. So it's like, that would be fucking awesome, and I would be all about that shit. But it's like, they could do so much with this. I think, and like I said, what I love about Warriors games in general, the very few I play, whether it's Hyrule or Fire Emblem and stuff, well, not really Fire Emblem, I'll stick to Hyrule, because that's the best example, where it feels like it's the idea that, yeah, you're mashing the same buttons over and over, but as long as you're doing cool moves and you're keeping the gameplay fresh and fun, then it's okay. Like, you numb it out in your head, right? That's the point of these games. Like, yeah, it's a brain sync, but if you're like trying to actually like do unique crazy shit with the environment and stuff, like there's moments in this trailer where Ren is 2D platforming, right? It's like a very brief shot, but like there's moments where you're 2D platforming. There's moments where you're like swinging on a pole, kind of like Sora does with this fucking ability there, and it's like there's just really cool unique elements here, and I'm so excited to see it come to fruition. I'm so excited that this game is way more than we expected it to be, right? And we're just in a fantastic place with Persona, right? Persona 5 was a massive success. Persona 5 The Royals coming out. We had the dancing games, they were super fun, but they weren't really a big success, I'd say. But I really do think that with Scramble, we might get something really special and unique. And what's crazy is it's coming out in February, so it's like, it's not that long away. Now granted, it's coming out in February in Japan, let's be very clear about that. I might probably just digitally download it just because I want to play the game that badly. And I assume, I don't know when a Western release would be, right? Because you'd think we don't even have enough. We're assuming it's March in the West for Persona 5, right? I'd assume Scramble in the West might be like, I'm gonna say August, to be honest, like an August-September slot for that game. But I do think, yeah, that like for now, it's not gonna be here with us for a while. I mean, we technically haven't really had a sort of English trailer for the game. I mean, the game's announced and everything, but yeah. So it's like, I'm so excited for it. I think they can. Like, the thing about this game is like it can go two ways, right? I think it can be just dumb fun warriors, or it could just be a really special game because, like I said, you are exploring, you are going through a new storyline, right? You are playing as the gang. I mean, this is gonna be really cool for like, yeah, technically we play as the gang when we play Persona 5 and we're choosing their attacks, right? And I know in Persona 5 Royal, there's like a dungeon where you can play as the others for a little bit, but I mean, this is gonna be the first time where our gang is fully playable, right? And I want to see what cool, unique moves we have, right? Obviously, you got Ryuji, who's kind of like bashing shit like a wild boy. You got Ren, who's more like flipping around and doing his kicks and stuff. Obviously, you've got what's her name? What the fuck's her name? On with her whip and shit. So it's like, it is just, I'm so excited to see what they do. I love one part where Morgana just hits all the enemies with the car spinning around. It's like, they can get really wild and weird. And I hope it does the thing that Hyrule Warriors does, where a character can have multiple kind of weapons or forms to add replayability to their moveset. But again, like I said, if this game leans less on warrior stuff where it's like, go to this area, and then this area, and then this area, and clear this side, this side, this side, and they do it more like, hey, clear some enemies, okay, do some platforming, okay, fight a boss, do some stealth, do this, it could be really special and unique, and I think that's obviously what they're aiming for, and obviously this game oozes the Persona 5 style that we've come to love. It's like, that is a staple of Persona 5, the style, right? Obviously, every Persona game looks cool and stuff, but it's like, obviously, Persona 5 is known for it's like, it's coming style, okay? So yeah, those are my thoughts on Persona 5 Scramble. I'm super excited. Let me know what you think. Obviously, if you're here, subscribe and shit. You can follow me on Twitter at TheGamesCage. You can follow me on Twitch at GamesCage. So that's it, that's all. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see y'all next time. Persona 5 out. Also, let them fucking have fun. Yes, cool and lit.